All right, so I had planned on taking off for a camping trip tonight. It is Saturday and was just about to leave, and my friend was like, hey, come outside, check out your car. Got keyed. Unfortunately for the culprit, I have Sentry Mode, and it just happens to be my neighbor. You couldn't make this up. I'm not blocking his driveway. People in the neighborhood park here all the time. My other friend said that his car got keyed too recently, so we're imagining that's probably the same person. And have his face walking right by and getting out of his Hummer at 5:30 this morning when his family said he gets home from work and keying the side. They apologized to me. They were like, yep, that's my dad. And unfortunately for him, it's not going to turn out well. But we'll see. Maybe this will be a learning experience, but for anybody, make sure you have, anybody that has a Tesla, make sure that you have Sentry Mode on at all times. You know, just at all times. It's just that simple. Even if it trains your battery just a little bit more, make sure you always have that on. All right, so let's take a look at the damage. And all the way up here. So 2 panels right there. You can see it. You can see him pull up right here in his Hummer. He parks like right here, and then get out, walk right over, key it, and then walk right back inside his house. All caught on Sentry Mode. All right, so got a little action tonight, as you can see. Got the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department here. They're helping me right now with my Tesla that just got keyed, or actually earlier today. I'm parked in a normal parking spot on the street. My other friend who lives with me also has a Tesla, was charging, so I ended up parking down here instead. You gotta watch your neighbors, I guess. But cops were super cool. They just watched the footage, but I was getting ready to go stealth camping tonight, so it's unfortunate that I end up having to deal with this, but oh well, things could be worse, right?
Just what out of his own pocket.
Right.
If he doesn't, with crime, do you know the statute of limitations? Okay.
I mean, I don't know what it is here.
Okay, so statute of limitations, for instance, a misdemeanor.
Yep.
You have a year and a day to press charges.
Okay.
So at 365 days, you can still press charges for that exact crime, okay?
Yep.
So if that's a route you want to do, we can do that. If it's not, hey, no problem.
So I can talk to him, and then...
He's not here right now.
No, not today, but I can talk to him tomorrow. He could come by, I could talk to him, and then figure it out.
Yes.
And then
so obviously he's not here. I can talk to them. She's saying when she was on the phone, he wants to speak to you. He wants to take care of the damages, paying, all that kind of stuff. What I would tell you, though, is if that's a route you want to do, make sure any documentations that, like, payment-wise, how it got fixed, all that kind of stuff, make sure you keep that all in order. Because if he comes back and it's not properly done, or he tries to do it and just gets fake forged documentations, at least you have proof. You bring it to a dealership or wherever you're going to bring it to, get a quote on how much it's going to be, and at that time you can file a police report and he'll be arrested for basically tamper and injury of a vehicle. Okay. Those are the 2 options you have. It really is up to you. We're just the middleman. Just see whatever you guys want to do.
Okay. I want to think about it till tomorrow. I do want to talk to the guy.
Yeah.
And then I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
Does he know that, like, we know that other neighbors have had their cars?
Yeah. And I told him, I said, look, there's other people that are saying that they got their stuffed keys. The unfortunate part with that is, unless there's other video footage or people witnessing that, it's going to be hard to pinpoint you for that incident. Tesla's, on the other hand, another story because they got video cameras all over the place. So.
How's it going, man?
I'm very sorry about your comment.
Yeah.
I want to apologize, and that was a bad, stupid ass decision from you.
Can we go over to the car though and talk? Is that cool? Okay. All right, so obviously you can see it and stuff. Basically, like, so what happened?
I was, I think it's not your fault. It's my fault. I was frustrated because, I don't mind people parking there, but there's times like on Saturdays, when the trash comes to get picked up and everything, people don't realize, the the ones like myself that I live on the super corner, you know, there's so much room for the truck to go in and take the trash. And every Saturday they honking at me, hey, I need you to move the car and everything. And it's like, okay, I move it, but it's not my car. It's like, well, if you don't move it, I'm not gonna take your trash. I know it's not an excuse.
Right. No, I get it. Yeah.
I messed up. I did the wrong.
So, like, wouldn't a better solution have been, one, come knock on my door?
Absolutely.
I'm your neighbor. We're all neighbors. And I would have moved in a heartbeat if you would have asked me.
Let me tell you what. Once I fucking did it, I realized it's not because the cameras are looking.
Yeah.
I realized, and I'm like, what the fuck did I just happen? Is it worth it for me?
Well, here's the problem with that, is that there's 4 other neighbors that say the
I
same
already
thing.
talked to them. I never touched the car. I'm man enough to take care of your car.
Yep.
And if you want me to, you know, I can look for a place, or you look for a place.
Well, I already talked to Tesla.
Okay. You know, be talking to my wife the way you guys.
I was mad at first, and then I told her after I realized, she was like extremely embarrassed.
Yeah, I feel bad.
I feel bad for her.
My kids.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Your daughter is the one she's like, that's my dad. And it didn't matter. I mean, we saw. So this has 8 cameras on it.
No, it drives me.
I love your car, man.
Yeah.
And I'm very sorry that I messed up your beautiful car. I love your car.
I won't put you in anything with your name or anything like that, or a photo or anything like that, if we can come to an agreement. At least, and I'm not saying you have to agree to it this second. I'm just saying you have to at least be open to thinking about these things. Ask to cover the cost for Tesla or one of their body shops to do it. I'm going to have a rental car, a Tesla, for the time that it's being painted. Could be a week, could be 2. They're like 125 minimum a day. I'm not going to overcharge you. I'm going to go with the exact same car.
Hey, I did it.
Third, this is the last one. Third is, because I can't work or travel while it's being done, that I lose revenue
every day.
I'm not going to charge you. I haven't decided on that yet. Here's the alternative, and I'm not telling you this again to threaten you. They said to just call them back. They will come and charge you like in the next, I don't know, they said like in the next few days or something like that. Obviously that will affect your job possibly, and you'll have to get bailed out. You'll have to hire an attorney, and on top of that, I will have to sue you personally to recover whatever the other costs. Again, it'll go through Tesla, and then they'll determine which body shop they work with does it, and whatever that cost is whatever that cost is. You know,
That's fine.
So I mean, dude, I feel bad. Like, I shouldn't feel bad for you, but I feel bad for you because this is like going to take a lot of money out of you and your family's pocket, and it's like all because
Stupid decisions.
Were you drunk or you were just pissed?
I was just pissed off. It was just, you know, one of those days that, you know, nothing went well at work, and then come home and, you know, it's just one of those days that nobody wants to go through it. Trust me, I just, like you said, I put my family in a really bad situation, and myself too.
Well, all the neighbors are pissed too. I'm going to contact, I'm going to go ahead with Tesla and tell them to go ahead and make an appointment so I can get in as soon as possible. Yeah. And I will let you know exactly what day that is. Again, I don't want to put you in a worse position than you're already in. At least try to help me take care of whatever needs to be taken care of. And
I'll take care of you, man. I will take care of you. I'll take care of what I did, and I'm going to do it the right way. And I'm going to man up to it and do what I have to do.
I will tell you this, I am still making a YouTube video on it, but it will show the video, but I'll blur your face. So, and I'll blur the I don't even think it shows your license plate, but it does show you pulling up and then getting out, and you can see your face and stuff, but I will blur it so nobody has any idea. I'll never put your name on anything, but this is something that happens in the Tesla community a lot, so it's just something that I just want to not have to hopefully deal with again. But
no,
yeah, I mean, I guess that was it. So as long as you're agreeing to like take care of those costs and in a reasonable amount of time, like this can't drag on for like months or something. No. It's got to be like taken care of. I know I know that's gonna hurt, but yeah.
I pretty truly apologize for my actions.
I appreciate that, man.
I'm very sorry.
I appreciate that.
I'm very sorry, man. I will take care of you. I will take care of your car, and what I'm gonna do, it has to be done.
Okay.
Get it done.
Okay, so I just picked up the check from my neighbor. He did sign an agreement and covered all costs. So in the end, he did step up and do the right thing, which honestly is all I can ask for. Now, do I think he did that because he was caught on Sentry Mode doing it? Sure, but I also think he was embarrassed for his family. His wife was pissed at him. His kid's disappointed. And I truly think that once he met me and put a person to the incident, he realized how bad he messed up. I then immediately contacted the detective assigned to the case and let him know that I wouldn't be pursuing it any longer from a criminal standpoint or civilly. I hope that we can at least be cordial neighbors. At the time of the incident, we had never met and I hadn't even had one interaction with him. Now, it's easy to be angry and I normally would be. And it's probably a good thing he wasn't home when I found out, or things could have turned ugly. But once you meet the other person and they do all the right things, it's hard to be. Will I invite him to the next neighborhood barbecue? Probably not. But I do hope that we can be civil and move on from this incident. So in the end, it doesn't appear to be a Tesla hate crime, but more a man with anger issues, having a bad day, who was already agitated about the parking situation outside his house and a lack of space for his trash being picked up. Obviously, he handled it in the completely wrong way, but I think there were 3 lessons learned today. Number 1, stop and think about your actions before you angrily react, as there are probably better ways to handle it, and there's a human being on the receiving end of it that's going to be affected. And would you react the same way if the person was standing in front of you? Number 2, maybe just ask the person first that's doing something that's bothering you, be it a neighbor or someone else. I would have happily moved if he would have explained the trash thing and politely asked if I could park somewhere else. It's also a heck of a lot cheaper and you can't be arrested, so probably a better choice all around. Number 3, always, and I mean always, turn on Sentry Mode. It just may save you. Okay, so that about wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. And if you're new here, but like Tesla or EV content, along with the outdoors, like camping, hiking, and fishing, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next travel, quick tip, or review video. Thanks for watching.